here in Houston, Texas, back here at my home. Super excited to be on this call with each and every one of you tonight. This is going to be an absolutely amazing call. We wanted to call this the Growth Leadership Call that we're actually doing. I usually do a call on Monday, but I wanted to give everybody a chance to kind of get back home and kind of get settled into what they were going to be doing moving forward now, growing iMarketSlive, growing their organization for the next phase of momentum that our company is actually creating right now. We haven't really gone into momentum yet. We've had some amazing things happen in our company. Let me first say super, super big congratulations to our newest Chairman 250. Let's put a 250 in the chat. Put 250 in the chat for Alan Padilla. This gentleman is a brand new Chairman 250, ladies and gentlemen, in iMarketSlive. That simply means, right, this is a call for the organization, for the company, but that means that his weekly residual income check now, you're looking at $62,500 per week. Can we go ahead and celebrate Alan for getting that done? This gentleman has been a trailblazer, a record-breaking leader that got started in this business, went chairman his first 3 days here with iMarketSlive, and has just continued to excel, continued to grow at a rapid pace. Broke a couple of Chairman 100s this month, a few Chairman 25s already broken this month, and it's just amazing to see what's happening, not just in Alan's business, but in all of our businesses right now. A lot of leaders are experiencing the biggest growth that they've ever had in their time in iMarketSlive, and even in their time in the industry of network marketing. I was talking with Alex Morgan, our Executive Vice President, who's sharing the type of growth that's happened just 2 days coming out of Unleashed. I mean, Unleashed was exactly what it is that we wanted it to be. It was the unleashing of us, IFL, going out there and really casting the vision of us getting to 1 million customers here within this particular platform by the end of 2020. And I can tell you that everything is really coming together right now. Everything is not perfect, but everything is coming together. You're never going to reach perfection, but you always want to strive for perfection. You always want to get better day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year. And I can tell you that in the 2.5 years that I've been a part of iMarketSlive, I can see that the company is getting better every single day. And I can't wait for our next major convention that's coming up, because the company usually does 2 conventions a year. One, the first quarter of the year, to really get things rocking and rolling. And then obviously towards the end of the year, the last quarter of the year, we're going to be in Dallas, Texas for what I consider to be the greatest event that's ever taken place in the industry of network marketing. And I don't just say that just to say that. I say that because of what the title of this event is. You know, talking with our new CMO, Brandon Scott, and he came up, and you guys haven't even seen this yet, but the new branding, the new direction that this company is actually going in, it is life-changing. I mean, you are probably going to be in tears when you see what it is that this company is working on behind the scenes. You should be more excited today than you've ever been. If you've been a part of iMarketSlive, this is the time for you to be really pumped up. This is the time for you to really go all in. This is the time right now for you to actually lay it on the line and decide that you're going to go to the next level. You're going to skip levels, and you're going to quadruple, and you're going to go 10x, right? Like Greg Cardone always talks about. That you're about to really, really lay it on the line right now, because the company is laying it on the line. They're making the investments. They're making the changes. They're bringing on the right people that have the type of experience that's necessary for us to really go to that level that we actually want to go to. And based on where we are right now, we don't even have to 10x, all right? We can just 5 times the business that we had last year. And guess what? We're that billion-dollar corporation. And I believe we're going to get it done by 2020. By the grace of God, first of all, that's That's how we're going to do it. And then we're going to do it through you. We're going to do it through your growth as a leader. We're going to do it through your growth in your activity, your belief. That is how we're going to get it done. And it's going to take everybody. It's not going to happen just with Jason Brown and Matt Rosa. It's not just going to happen with Yvonne and Monica Toppin. It's not just going to happen with Lawrence and Tamara Young. It's not just going to happen with Dr. Raphael Spiller, Teresa Spiller. It's not just going to happen with those leaders. It's going to take each and every one of us playing our part in helping this company get to that ultimate mark there. And, you know, you can have tens of thousands of people in a company, but it's the leaders that are on this call right now, the ones that say, you know what, I want to learn, I want to grow, I want to get better, I want to take my business to the next level. And the only way I can do that is by getting the right information, number one, and then going out there and applying that information right away so I can actually really, really explode my business. So, you know, a lot of times people have what I call the post-event blues, right? They come to an event and they're so pumped up, they're so excited, and they kind of drain themselves out, right? With all the jumping and all the screaming, and, you know, and then they go back home and they almost forget what they're supposed to do. And that's why we strategically placed this call tonight, so that we can kind of get everybody back really not on track, because you're already on track, but now really get the mind, get the plan of action really laid out, so now you can go out and really execute, all right? All the leaders, they're probably already traveling right now. I know I'll be in Peru on Friday. I'll be in Peru. I will be also in Ecuador as well. I will be in Guatemala as well. Guadalajara, I think I'll be there as well. I'm traveling to the UK, South Africa. I mean, so many different places we're going to be traveling to. I know a lot of the leaders are doing the same exact thing. But you as a leader, you've got to make sure that you're very clear on what it is that you're going after, right? And as I was talking about, iMarkets Live is really clear on where it is that they're going. And, you know, I talked about this event being the biggest event that's ever happened. I'm not talking about just the numbers of people, because there have been conventions where there's 50,000, 100,000 people there. One day we'll get there. But based on the name of this event, the title of this event, the I Am Convention, I mean, I was blown away when Brandon shared with me that was what the name of the event was going to be. And I just got really even more, not just excited, but really more settled in what it is that we're doing. You know, when things come together, it's really, really exciting. So, you know, Unleashed was absolutely amazing. A lot of growth has even happened. Some champions have broken coming right out of the event. Just heard Brandon Champion 250 just broke coming out of this event. So a lot of momentum going on right now. We'll make sure everybody understands IML. IML, you can go and get your tickets, continue to get your tickets for the event that's coming up here in September. Now, here's what you want to understand, ladies and gentlemen. You're in the month of March right now, okay? And this is why it's so important for us to have this call and really have this talk here. You're in the month of March right now, and the event is all the way in September. So we're talking about a 6 to 7 month window here. Now, that 6 to 7 month window is not just for you to promote for that event. It's really for you to build towards that event. And in building towards the event, there's going to be a plan that's going to be in place. There's going to be several different events that happen within your market and outside of your market that you want to build towards and build for, that will now carry that momentum. I want you to write this down. This is so critical. That will now carry your momentum into Dallas. That will carry your momentum into the I Am Convention. You don't want to just say, okay, I'm just focused on that event, and that's all I'm going to build for. No, there's going to be some other events that we're going to announce tonight. There's going to be some other events that your upline champions are going to be doing in your market, outside of your market, that you want to build for, that you want to get 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 people there. If you can get 50 people to an event that happens over the next 60 days, then guess what? By September, you may even have 250 people at that event, all right? Because you're not going to keep people engaged for 6 months without having a major event that allows them to really see the culture, allows them to really feel what iMarkets Live is really all about, all right? I'm going to announce what that event is going to be for a lot of the leaders are going to be plugging into that. We've got Christopher Terry himself will be at this event here. Jason Brown will be at this event here. Yvonne Tapia, Monica Tapia will be here. Alex Point will be there as well. A plethora. I'm going to go over the lineup for you. We've got an amazing, amazing lineup of trainers, Forex and crypto trainers that will be at this event that we're going to announce tonight. And don't understand, this is not to take your eyes off of Dallas. Dallas is the most important event for this year, but you got to build towards that, okay? You got to build towards that and make sure you understand how to actually grow your business, how to really, not scale your business and understand the process in which you need to go to actually get to the next level here. So just wanted to make those quick announcements there real quickly and really get to what I wanted to talk to you guys about tonight. This is the growth leadership call, and I want you to understand that the purpose of becoming a leader, ladies and gentlemen, is so that you can identify other leaders. That's one of the main jobs, so to speak. That's one of your job descriptions, in order to identify other leaders, because there is no leadership without successorship, without people being successful in your business, without someone else carrying on what it is that you already taught them. So if you're going to become a great leader, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to have to now be able to galvanize people and help them grow. Now, the purpose of growth, and I want you to write this down, the purpose of growth, ladies and gentlemen, is setting goals, okay? The purpose of growth is in setting goals. You don't set goals to actually accomplish the goal. You set goals to grow, okay? To grow who you are, to grow into that goal, to grow into that level of leadership. That is why you set goals, all right? Now, here's what I want you to do tonight. I want you to really follow along with me on what it is I'm going to train on you tonight, because this right here, this is going to lay out exactly what we're going to do for the next 90 days. March, April, May, all right? March, April, May. I've got a running 90-day blitz taking place. My first 90-day blitz was January, February, March. Well, I've already started another 90-day blitz, and that's March, April, May. All right, so for this year, there's not going to be a whole lot of pausing, okay? Maybe a day or two pausing in between running 90-day periods, because I understand that this is the critical year that's really going to set up 2020. If we're going to become that billion-dollar corporation, if we're going to get to 1 million customers, we've got to finish off this year at 250,000 customers. I've already written it down that we're going to do, just our organization is going to do a minimum of 100,000 customers, okay? Obviously, the company itself is 250,000, all right? 250,000. You got to begin with the end in mind. So now, you've got to now say to yourself, how many of those customers are going to be a part of my organization, okay? What am I going to do? What type of service am I going to render that's going to allow me to actually accomplish the goals that I'm actually going to set for myself? So here's what you have to do. Now, network marketing and building your team, it's about getting a lot of people to do a little bit. And then you're going to have your few that is going to come out like gangbusters and go out there and really grow a huge, huge business, okay? But the goal is to get a lot of people doing a little bit. Now, here's what I want us to do. All right, I want you to draw this on your piece of paper. Tonight, we're going to talk about goals. All right, we're going to talk about goals, and right there in the very middle, that is your target. Okay, all right, that is your target. Okay, last three letters spell get. You have to have a target in order for you to get somewhere. In order for you to get something, it has to become a target. It has to become your singular focus. I want you to write this down. Your target, this is your goal, this is your focus, okay? For the next 90 days, okay? For the next 90 days. Now, some people have the ability to stay focused for 30 days, 90 days, okay? Some people have the ability to stay focused for a year, right? Now, most people, ladies and gentlemen, what I teach is for you to set goals 30 to 90 days out. If you're at the convention, we talked about you going platinum 1,000 by March 31st, okay? By March 31st, you want to be there. So I need to know, what is your target? What is your target? Where are you going to be? Because, ladies and gentlemen, here's what's going to happen. You've got to get clear, all right? You've got to get clear on where it is that you're going, okay? You've got to get clear. Now, when you look at this word clear, not only does it have to do with you seeing, okay, it also has to do with you hearing. Okay? Now, if you look, the last three letters of the word clear spells ear. All right? So I've got to be clear on where it is that I'm going. Not only do I have to be clear on where it is that I'm going, I also have to see, okay, pull this out here, I also have to see where it is that I'm going. Okay? I have to see it. Not only do I have to hear it, I'm only going to hear it if I speak it. Okay? If I speak it. Now, I'm a lot of times when I train on this, some people, I know there's some people out there that think, David, it doesn't take all of that, or here goes David again talking about belief and this and that. I'm just telling you what I know works. Okay, what I know works, not because I came up with it, but because there's so much evidence, right? There's so much evidence over the last, thousands of years of people that have utilized these same principles to accomplish far greater things than 1 million customers in a business. All right, far greater things than you making $10,000 a month. All right, these principles are timeless. These are things that people have used for thousands of years that have created the world. Okay, so if you can create the world that we live in today, I'm pretty sure it can help you create $10,000 a month, or $10,000 a week, or $10,000 a day, or $10,000 an hour, or $10,000 a minute. Okay, I really do believe that. Okay, but here's the deal: in your sheet of paper, under this little symbol right here, I want you to put down what your target is. What is going to be your focus for the first 30 to 90 days? So here's what I want you to do. I want you to have a goal for the end of March. So by March 31st, where are you going to be? And then also by May 30, is it 31 days now? I think it's 31 days. By May 31st, where are you going to be then? Okay? All right? Now I'm going to give you a plan. There's going to be a plan that is going to take place. Where we are right now, this is 7th. Okay? So the 7th of March. Okay? So from here to here, and then from here, I'm going to show you exactly what it is that we're going to do. But before I do that, I want you to write down on your sheet of paper right now, what are you going to focus on? What is going to be your target? Okay? So if you're not a Platinum 1000, I strongly suggest that your target be to go Platinum 1000 by March 31st. Okay? By March 31st, that should be your goal. Now, if you're already a Platinum 1000, I want your goal to be to help two. Okay? Help two people in your organization go Platinum 1000. We know Platinum 1000 is 30 customers in your business. Okay? Now, I'm going to do this training from my standpoint. Okay? From my perspective. But I want you to put down your specific goals, okay? So my goal, okay, what I'm clear on is I'm so happy and grateful now, okay, that I have 200 brand new chairmen, 10s and above, in my IMO organization by December 31st, 2019. I've developed my mind to the point where, yes, I do set 30-day goals. So we've got a goal this month to have 15 brand new chairman promotions in the organization. We had a goal for the month of January. It was 5. We got that done. We had a goal in the month of February to have 10. We actually got that done as well. So we're going to do 15 this particular month. But my eyes and my ears are completely focused on 200 chairmen. You may not be able to do this right now to where you have a goal set out for a whole year. So what I want you to do is do exactly what it is that I'm doing, but develop your muscle, right? Develop your muscle now, get it to now 30 days, and then let's talk about a 90-day goal. All right? Now, I want you to write this date down. Write this date down. May the 10th and 11th. Okay? This is a very pivotal day and the next 90-day run. Okay? This day right here, okay? This day right here is so critical, right? In your markets, some of you are calling from the UK, some of you come from Africa, some of you come from Asia, right? Latin America. There's going to be an event that's going to happen, whether it's this month, whether it's in the month of April or May, one of the next 3 months, all right, specifically for the U.S., I'm giving it to you from my perspective, I want you to write this date down, May the 10th and the 11th, okay? Put that in your calendar right now. I'm going to be where I need to be. I'm going to be where Christopher Terry is May the 10th and 11th. I'm going to be where Alex Horton is going to be. I'm going to be where Jason Brown, where Monica Tapia is going to be May the 10th and 11th if you're building here in the United States, okay? Now, the reason why you want to have this date, and also if you're building outside of the United States, you want to be at this event, okay? You want to be there. Now, I want you to look at this. We have the Platinum 150 $100,000 giveaway, okay? $100,000 giveaway. Where's my phone? We're going to put this flyer out as soon as the call is over. We're going to put this. We're going to put this flyer out here, okay? Now you want to write this down, okay? 100K giveaway. Write this down. Somebody put it in the chat. 100K giveaway at imarketslive.com. Okay? 100K giveaway at imarketslive.com. For those of you who don't know about this promotion, it's running from March the 1st to May the 1st, 100 chances to win. Drawing will be held May the 11th. Okay? That's where the drawing is going to be. It's going to take place. Sponsor 3 people from March 1st to May 1st. Okay? And you're going to get 3 entries into this drawing. Every entry that we pull out, every name that we pull out, okay, will be $1,000. So if your name is pulled out 2 times, then guess what? That's $2,000. Now, if you sponsor 4, then you still only have 3 entries. All right? But if you sponsor 6, so it's increments of 3, you now have 6 chances to win. So if we pull your name out 4 times, it's $4,000, okay? All right? So all entries are in groups of 3. You're going to enter your information. You're going to enter your name and the 3 customers that you've enrolled and their ID numbers, okay? The date in which you enrolled them. We're going to be checking all of this. You're going to email that to 100K giveaway at imarketslive.com, okay? We're going to be doing the drawing that day. We're going to give away $100,000 that day. Okay? So I'm going to come back to this promo, but I wanted to give that to you guys real quickly. Okay? Now, it's the Platinum 150 $100,000 giveaway. So if I were you, I would be using that promo with every brand new customer that I'm talking to that says whether they want to build a business or not, hey, let's get you into the Platinum 150 $100,000 giveaway. How do we do that? We sponsor 3. All right? Platinum 150 is sponsoring just 3 people into the business. So what I would do is I would focus on helping 10 people in my organization get into the drawing. If I help 10 people get into the drawing, ladies and gentlemen, do some math with me. 10 times 3 is 30 customers. I have hit Platinum 1,000. Okay? Now, I'm going to show you. I'm kind of giving you the training, not backwards, but I'm going to show you how through this formula that I learned years ago, how all of this is connected. All right? And then I'm going to show you, and probably the greatest self-help book that's ever been written, I'm going to show you how all of this is really connected. So you know that I'm not just arbitrarily giving this training, okay? These are things that we've learned, applied, and we've seen the results, ladies and gentlemen, okay? So I want you to just write this stuff down because, God, it's about getting a lot of people to do a little bit, right? So I get 10 people into the drawing. Guess what? You tell them you got a chance. You got a chance to win $3,000 just by sponsoring 3 people. They're going to do it. And I'm explaining to you why they're going to do it, okay? Why they're going to do it, all right? So I got to be clear, though, on where it is that I'm going. Am I clear on where it is that I'm going? You got to be clear, ladies and gentlemen. You got to have that target. So have you written that down? Now, here's what I want you to do. Okay? Show you guys something here. Show you guys something here real quick. Okay? Now, this book right here, now, my definite purpose is to positively impact 100 personally sponsored people to a yearly 6-figure income in the next 3 years. Woo-wee! Guys, listen. Oh my goodness. Okay, I need to stay focused on this. I need to stay focused on this. All right. This is Think and Grow Rich. Okay, this book right here. This is Think and Grow Rich. Okay, Think and Grow Rich. This book was written by Napoleon Hill, 1937. Okay, 1937. He wrote this book. Okay. Now, in this book, he talks about 6 steps. 6 steps to turning your desires into gold. Okay? I'm going to give this to you here. I want you can go and look up this book here as well. Okay? 6 steps is turning your desires into gold. All right? Step number 1. He says, fix in your mind the exact amount of money you desire. Fix in your mind the exact amount of money you desire. It is not sufficient merely to say, I want plenty of money. You've got to be definite. You've got to be clear. Target, right? I've got to be definite. That's what that means. As to the amount, there is a psychological reason for definiteness, which is described in the subsequent chapter. Okay, determine exactly what you intend to give in return for the money you desire. There is no such thing as something for nothing. So, what do I intend to give? I am going to have 30 branded customers. I'm going to have 30 customers come into my business. I'm going to give presentations to have at least 30 customers come into my business. Establish a definite date when you intend to possess the money you desire. I'm going to get it done by March 31st. Okay? I am so happy and grateful now that I have 200 brand new chairmen above my organization by December 31st, 2019. Okay? Are you following me? I didn't make this up. This is in the book. Okay? All right? Create a definite plan for carrying out your desire. I'm going to go over what that plan is. And begin at once, whether you're ready or not. See, that's a lot of people are getting ready to get ready. Well, I got to really know all this stuff before I take action. No, it says create a definite plan. We're going to give you that plan tonight for carrying out your desire. That was part of the plan. Look, I'm going to help 10 people get into the Platinum 150 $100,000 giveaway. By helping 10 people do that, 10 times 3 is 30 customers, I would have hit my target of Platinum 1000. Now, you look at Platinum 1000, you say, well, why is he talking about Platinum 1000? Why is he not talking about $100,000 a month? Well, because in order to get to $100,000 a month, you first got to go Platinum 1000. Because when you go Platinum 1000, now you can develop other Platinum 1000s. And would you believe that 100 Platinum 1000s in your business will put you at $100,000 a month? Right? So that's why we focus on Platinum 1000. So step number 4, create a definite plan for carrying out your desire. Begin at once, whether you're ready or not. Put this plan in action. Okay? Number 5. Write out a clear, concise statement of the amount of money you intend to acquire. Name the time limit for its acquisition. State what you intend to give in return for the money. Describe clearly the plan through which you intend to accumulate it. I am so happy and grateful now, okay, that I have 200 brand new chairmans and above in my IML organization by December 31st, 2019, okay? So I have a clear, concise statement. I know what I'm going to do. It's about breaking chairmans. All right, I'm doing it within iMarket's Live. Read your statement aloud twice daily. Once just before retiring at night, and once after arising in the morning. As you read, see and feel and believe yourself in already possession of the money. So as you're reading your affirmation, see and feel yourself already being a Platinum 1000, already developing 10 Platinum 1000s, because developing 7 to 10 Platinum 1000s puts you at champ. It's right here. If the chapter is desired, okay? Now, watch this. Okay? Watch this. It says right here, how to develop faith. Okay? How to develop faith. Because you're going to need faith. Okay? You're going to need faith. It says visualization of and belief in attainment of desire. This is my desire, my target, whatever it is, okay? So I'm going to need faith to do it. Now watch this. It says how to develop faith. It goes into the details, but I circled something. It said the repetition of affirmation of orders, not of suggestions, but of orders to your subconscious mind is the only known method of voluntarily developing the emotion of faith. Repetition. Why do we have you say, I'm so happy and grateful now, I'm so happy and grateful now? Well, because in the book, written 500 of the richest people in the world ever, Carnegie, Rockefeller, Wrigley Gum, yes, those guys, Ford, Henry Ford, Ford Motors, yes, these guys, 500 of the richest people, J.P. Morgan, these guys, they say that repetition of affirmation of orders, not suggestions, not I think, not I wish, not I'm going to, no, of orders. I am. Of orders to your subconscious mind is the only known method of voluntarily development of the emotion of faith. Okay, I'm going to come back to this. There's something else I want to show you in here, because the only reason why you have not accomplished your goal yet is because you haven't developed sufficient self-confidence. Okay? I was talking with Gary between earlier today, and he was asking me about one of his leaders, and he said, you know, what do you think is missing? And I said, oh, self-confidence. Because I'm explain when I go over it, why I say that, okay? Why I say that, okay? Now, I'm clear on what it is that I want. Now we can step into what we need to really talk about, okay? I'm clear on what it is that I want, okay? Remember, it's about getting a lot of you to do it. Don't look at Platinum 1000, oh, it's no big deal. No, it's a big deal. It's a big deal. That is the most important position in this company. If you're looking to become an Allen, okay, a Chairman 250, it's about breaking Platinum 1000. Okay? Now, 6 steps to setting goals. Man, I hope someone pressed record. Hopefully this is being recorded. I don't think so. All right, maybe somebody will record it. Doesn't matter. All right. This call is for you. Okay. This call is for you. If you're getting the information so far, put 777 in the chat. If you're really getting this, you really understand what's going on, put 777 in the chat. Okay. There we go. All right. 6 steps to setting goals. All right. Now, I could not give you these 6 steps until you were clear on what your goal was. Okay? I'm so happy and grateful now that I am by March 31st, by May 31st. Some of you can focus for 90 days. Some of you need to focus for 30 days. Majority of you probably need to focus for 30 days. Okay? So, number one is I've got to write it down. Okay? I've got to write it down. Now, it just popped to my head. I just saw it. As soon as I wrote it, own. When I write it down, I own it. Okay? When I wrote it down, I immediately own it. Okay? That's free right there. That was direct download. Okay? I write it down. How do I write it down? Write the vision. Make it plain. Okay? The guy said it in the book. The Bible has said it. Write the vision. Make it plain, concise, definite. That's what that means. On paper, not on your phone, not on your laptop, not on your iPad. Paper. It says write it upon tables. Table made out of wood. Wood comes from trees. Paper comes from trees. Okay? I'm so happy and grateful now. So you write it down. That I am, okay? I'm getting ready for the I Am Convention, right? That I am, and you put the goal, Platinum 1000. That I am the leader that develops 2 to 3 Platinum 1000. That I am the leader that develops 5 Platinum 1000. That I am the leader that develops 7 to 10 Platinum 1000. I'm going to use the Platinum $150,000, $100,000 giveaway. Why am I going to use that? I'm going to explain to you why. That's in number 6. Okay? That's in the 6th step. All right? So I write it down. Okay? I make it very clear. I'm so happy and grateful now that I am. And I put that there. 200 10s and above in my organization. Number 2, I've got to have a date of completion. Okay? Date of completion. All right? You spell better than me. Okay? A date of completion. Who did I learn this from? I learned it from Zig Ziglar. Who did Zig Ziglar learn it from? He learned it from Napoleon Hill. Who did Napoleon Hill learn it from? Andrew Carnegie. Billionaire. During the Great Depression. Okay? Put a date of completion. So I've got the date of completion by December 31st, 2019. Now, I'm not emotionally attached to that date because when I wrote it down, that's when I owned it. That's what has happened. Because it says the vision cannot lie. Though it may tarry, wait on it. It can't lie. Every time I look at this, it's telling me the truth. It can never lie to me. All right? I have this with me. It's on my bedside. I've got it with me in my suitcase. It's with me all the time. Okay? If you're on the back line, get yourself out. Okay? I've got to have a date of completion. So you wrote it down, you have a date of completion. Follow along with me on this, guys. I want you to get this. I want you to win. I want you to win. You understand that? And this is how we're winning. This is what we're doing to win. You can do this in anything. It doesn't matter. I don't care. Some of you on this call, you may not even be a part of iMarket 5. It doesn't matter. You can use this in whatever business you're in. Date of completion. Okay? Number 3. Okay? List the obstacles. Okay? List the obstacles. What are the obstacles that have stopped you in the past? You know what they are. Is it lack of activity? Is it lack of belief? Is it lack of self-confidence? Okay? Is it envy? Is it jealousy? There's some emotions that are working inside of you that are working against you if you're not producing the result that you're looking for. Just face the facts. Is it unforgiveness? Okay? Whatsoever things ye desire, when ye pray, believe that you receive it, and you shall have it. And when you stand praying, forgive. If you have aught against another brother, forgive. That's the only thing that can stop your belief. Listen, that is the only thing that can stop your belief from working. I watch people do this all the time. and you harbor all these, what they did to you, what they said about you, blah, 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 blah. And you do this over and over and over again, and you wonder why you're not moving on. You wonder why you're not growing. I'm telling you why you're not growing. You've got some issues, some obstacles that you need to resolve. You know what they are, okay? Because we can't move forward. There's a ceiling, okay? And we're going to attack the self-confidence, because for a lot of people it's that. We're going to attack that because this book talks about that, okay? List the obstacles. Number 4, identify. This is key right here. Identify the people that you're going to work with. Okay? That you're going to work with. All right? So if my goal is to go platinum, let's go here real quick. All right? If my goal is to go platinum 1,000 in the month of March, I've got to identify, right? I'm going to expose the business to 120 to 150 people. Expose it. Okay? Now, kind of going into step number 5, because step number 5 is, what's the plan of action? All right? So I'm going to expose 120, 150 people to the opportunity. What am I going to say to them? Hey, listen, John, in the last 10 years, the amount of money that's flowed through your bank account, how much money have you made on it? None. John, what if there was a way, what if there was a skill that you could learn that would teach you how to multiply the money you have right now? Would you want to know about it? John says yes. Boom, I got to get him the information, okay? So I'm going to sponsor 12 to 15, all right? Because I'm going to go 1 out of 10. Let's just say I go 1 out of 10. Let's say I'm horrible at the business and I only go 1 out of 10. I've got 12 to 15 new people that I've enrolled into the business. Okay? This is what it looks like. Okay? You're going to place them down below 3 legs. You already know that. All right? But they're direct to you. 12 to 15 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. All right? So 12 to 15. Okay? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to identify 3 to 4. This is back to the identification. I'm going to identify 3 to 4 platinum 150s. So I'm going to identify 3 to 4 people that want to get into the $100,000, the platinum 1,000, platinum 150, $100,000 giveaway. I'm gonna settle them on getting into the 100K giveaway, ladies and gentlemen. Right? That's why we put that promo in place. All right? That's why we put that promo in place. So I've got to now identify who am I going to be working with. I've got to identify who is my coach. Who am I going to be in communication with every day? You're looking to go chairman 10. You got to be in communication with the chairman every day. You're looking to go chairman 25. You got to be in communication with someone who's gone chairman 25. It helps your belief system because they're going to know what to say. They're going to know where your business is at. You want to go chairman 50? Talk to someone every single day who's a chairman 50. Right? If you're chairman 25 and your goal is to go chairman 50, talk to chairman 50 every single day and listen. Be teachable and coachable. Right? If you're chairman 50, you want to go chairman 100, talk to someone who's going chairman 100. You're chairman 100, you want to go chairman 250, talk to someone who's going chairman 250 every day. You're chairman 250, you want to go chairman 500, talk to someone who's going chairman 500. Identify who that person is. Identify the people, depending on what your goal is. For this particular goal, what we're talking about, for the masses of people that's on this call, you've got to now identify who are the 150 people I'm going to expose to the opportunity. I know I'm going to go at least 12, 1 out of 10, so I'm responsible for 15. And then I'm going to identify 3 to 4 people that I'm going to help get into the Platinum 150 $100,000 giveaway. All right? Now, plan of action. That's number 5. What's number 5? Number 5 is, what is your plan of action? Okay? Plan of action. Write this down. I'm going to prospect 2 a day. Write that down. I'm going to prospect minimum 2 people per day. Okay? Put an M right there. I'm going to prospect minimum what? 2 people per day. Let me give you some math. You prospect 2 people a day. Okay? Times that by 5 days. I'll give you Saturday and Sunday off. Okay? That's 10 new prospects for the week. Okay? Times that by 4, that's 40 new prospects. Okay? Let's say 1 out of 10 say yes. You got 4 new customers that came into your business that month. Times this by 3, right? The next 90 days, you got 12 new customers that you personally enrolled. Okay? Now, let's say you were smart and you promoted for this call. And let's just say you got 5 people on your team on this call. Well, let's look at this. Let's do the math on this. If they all did 2 a day, that would be 10 prospects per day times 5 days, right? That would be 50 prospects times 4. That would be what? 200. 200 prospects. Okay? That now find out about your business. That get that script. Hey, John, John, hey, listen, in the last 10 years, the amount of money that's flowed through your bank account, how much money have you made on it? None. John, what if there was a way? What if there was a skill that you can learn and teach how to multiply the money that you have right now? What you want to know about? Let's say we go 1 out of 10 as a group. You got 20 new customers that came into your business. Ladies and gentlemen, it's quite possible that month you would have went platinum 1,000. Okay? That's with 5 people doing 2 a day. Right? Do the math, ladies and gentlemen. Do the math. Come on. Do the math with me. Let's say you had 20 people on this call. Right? And they each said, I'm going to prospect 2 a day. So 20 times 2 is what? That's 40 a day. Times 5, that's what? 200. Times 4, that's what? 800 prospects a month that finds out about your business. If you go 1 out of 10, that's 80 new customers that come into your business. That looks like platinum 2,000 to me. It's all the numbers game, ladies and gentlemen. So part of your plan of action is, I'm going to talk to at least 2 a day. Minimum, I'm going to talk to at least 2 a day. Remember, network marketing is about getting a lot of people to do a little bit. Right? It's about getting a lot of people to do a little bit. Okay? So, the next part of my plan of action is presenting. Okay? I've got to show the plan. Okay? I've got to show the plan. So I'm going to do it on a blank sheet of paper. I want you to take a blank sheet of paper and I want you to draw this out with me. Okay? People don't plan on failing, they just fail the plan. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. All right. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Now, look at this. This is your calendar. Okay? This is my calendar. Okay? So let's look. January of this year. Okay? This is what my calendar looked like for January for this year. Okay? Okay? February. Okay? This is what my calendar looked like for February. Okay? All right? March. This is what my calendar looks like for March. Okay? So if you see at the top, I put my goal, 200 brand new chairman 10s and above. 2 million a month, 2 million a month, 2 million a month, 200 brand new chairman 10s and above. Okay? I got it written all over the place, 2 million a month. You see, why? Because it's got to be clear. And if it's clear, that means I hear it every day and I see it every day, right? All right? So I want you to put your goal at the top of your calendar, right? Put your goal at the top of your calendar, all right? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Plan of action. This is step number 5. Plan of action. You've got to decide, after you put your family time, spiritual time in there, you've got to decide, ladies and gentlemen, how many, four times a week that I'm going to show the plan. Okay? All right? 4 times a week that I'm going to show the plan. 4 times a week. Minimum 4 times a week where I am going to be showing the plan. This is part of the plan of action. Okay? 4 times a week. Put a 444 in the chat if you're committing that for the next 30 days. I'm not even going to ask you to do this for a year. I'm not going to ask you to do this for the next 90 days. Some of y'all, you're just not ready for that. But for the next 30 days, that you will at least show the plan 4 times a week. That you will STP, all right, at least 4 times a week. Okay? Okay? If you're really serious, you do 5 and 6 nights a week, okay? But this is if you're part-time, okay? Part-time. Now, when you're showing the plan, write this down. When you show the plan, you want to have at least 5 recruitable prospects at every presentation. You want to have at least 5 recruitable prospects at every presentation that you're doing, and your goal is to leave there with 2 customers getting started. Okay? That's your goal, to leave with 2 customers getting started. So let's do some math here. 2, 2, 2, 2. So that is 8 new customers that have come into the business from your work. Okay? From your work. All right? From you doing, showing the plan. Ladies and gentlemen, look at the magic in this. Let's say you have 5 leaders that are on this call that say, you know what? I'm going to show the plan 4 times a week. Okay? That means 5 times 4, that you got what? 20 presentations. 20 presentations going on per week in your business. Let's say each of them get at least 2 customers to get started per presentation. Guess what? You got times 2, you got 40 new customers that have come into your business. 40 times 2 is 80, so times 4 is 160 new customers in your business for the month. Times this by the next 90 days, more than likely you'll be a champion tech. That's with 5 people deciding that I'm going to show the plan at least 4 times a week, and my goal is to have at least 2 customers get started from every presentation that I do. So presentations, I'm willing to do one-on-ones. I'm willing to do two-on-ones. I'm willing to do home meetings. I'm willing to do Zoom meetings. I'm willing to do hotel meetings. Okay? All right? I'm willing to do conference calls. I'm willing to do 3-way calls. Okay? That's part of the plan of action. Okay? That is part of the plan of action. All right? So, you're committing to this. Put a 444 in the chat. If you're committed, I'm going to show the plan at least 4 times a week for the next 30 days. Not even 30 days. 23 days. 23 days. I'm going to make sure that because I've got to get better at this. I've got to get better at presenting the information. If I plan on becoming a chairman in our market side, I've got to get better at giving the presentation. Well, the only way I get better is if I plan on getting better. I don't just get better, I just got better. No, I've got to plan on getting better. And the way you plan on getting better is through this calendar. Ladies and gentlemen, if I'm a multi-millionaire, right, and I still got a calendar, you know what I mean? Like, seriously, right? If I'm a multi-millionaire and I still got a calendar, why don't you have a calendar? Right? Look, 10 years ago, right? 10 years ago, I had a calendar. Hey, look. Can you see that? What does that say? What does that say? That's 2009. 2009, I had a calendar. Right? Look, 2009 I had a calendar. Right? Why don't you have a calendar? Why are you not planning out your success? I got involved in that business. What month was that? May, June. All right. So this is the first one I had a calendar. Right now. So this is June 2009. So why? Look, I had to get better. This didn't just happen overnight. Look, the price. This is the price. This is the price you got to pay. You can't say, oh, I want to become a multimillionaire, and you're not willing to pay the price. Right? And I have one for 10, and 11, and 12, right? 2019, we still got a calendar. Right? So that's why you do it. You got to document what's about to happen. Okay? You got to document it. All right? Now, let me go over step number 6, and then I'm going to give you this last part right here. So, plan of action. Plan of action is I'm prospecting to a day. I'm showing the plan at least 4 times a week. Now, go to this website. All right, May the 10th and the 11th. We're putting on a major event right here in Houston, Texas. Okay? Right here in Houston, Texas, we've got a major event that's going to be taking place. On May the 10th, we have Band Night. Okay? Band Night is going to be Forex Academy Night. All right? We've got Warren Wright training. We've got Stevenson Lindor training. Okay? We've got, let me look at this list here. Okay? We've got, you got to forgive me, the Gold Cup, right? The Gold Cup guys, they're gonna be training. I need to get in contact with Luke. Luke, if you're on this call right now, you're gonna be training at this event. All right? Dr. Killis Spiller, right? He's gonna be training at this event. All right? We've got the master himself, okay? The gentleman that put this all together. He's going to be training. Chris Pateri, he's going to be training. Nick Gomez, Nick, if you're on this call, I'm telling you now, you're going to be training May the 10th, okay? Yvonne Pips, I just met you this past weekend. Guess what? If you're on this call, you're going to be training as well. We've got a star-studded lineup for Forex Academy Night. More than likely, that is going to start at 3 p.m. We're going to go from 3 p.m. to 10 p.m. You want to go to www.imltakeflight. Okay? imltakeflight.com. imltakeflight. So I put that in the chat, please. imltakeflight.com. Okay? imltakeflight.com. Okay? IML, all right? Lasaldo, okay? Yeah. That's my guy right there, okay? he's gonna be training as well. All right, so imltakeflight.com, put that in the chat there. Right now, you got early bird pricing at $67. Okay? Now listen, the room is only gonna hold probably about 2,500 people. Okay? So it's gonna sell out really fast, okay? $67. We have a certain amount of early bird tickets that we can sell. Okay? Why am I talking about this? Because you have prospecting to a day, then you have presenting, showing the plan 4 times a week, and then you have promoting for the next big event. Now, IM Convention is going to be over 10,000 people there. It's all the way in September. Already, we already have over 3,200 tickets sold for that event. How are you going to hold those people in the business? You're not going to hold them in the business without another event for another 6 months. Take it from me. It's not going to happen. So you've got to have events in between that in these different markets, these different countries, and drive everybody to the IM convention in Dallas. Okay? All right? So, you got that happening on May the 10th. May the 11th, we're going to hear from new chairmen that broke from the last event in March, right? We're going to hear from them. We're going to hear from new chairman 25s. We're going to hear from new chairman 50s. I'm going to ask Alan, brand new chairman 250, to be here for that training. All right? You're going to hear from the very best of the best, the newest, the freshest, the growing chairmen. That's what we want on stage. Okay? All right? That's what you're going to get. All right? Now, Saturday night, so that's going to happen on May the 11th. That's going to be from 9, let's say 9 to 5 p.m., maybe 6 p.m. All right? And then Saturday night at 8 p.m., we're going to have, you ready? All right? We're going to have a Platinum 1000 all-white party right here in my home. Okay? We're going to have a Platinum 1000 all-white party right here. Some of you have been to parties in my home. Off the chain, okay? Off the chain. All right, we're going to have that. We're going to have that there, okay? There'll be some other things that we're going to add to that event as well, all right? You can go and get your tickets right now. Early bird, $67, okay? For this event. You want to promote for the people that you put into the business now, the month of March, month of April, you want to get them to this event. Do not for 1 second think that you're going to be able to hold those people all the way up to September. It ain't going to happen, okay? This event was already planned back in December. We already planned May, that May we were going to have an event in December of last year, okay? Why? Because we're thinking ahead. Why? Because this formula that I'm giving you, I still use it today. I write my goals down. I have a date of completion. I list the obstacles that are in my way that are trying to stop me from accomplishing my goal. I identify who my leaders are. I call out who my leaders are. I know who I'm in communication with every single day. I know what my plan of action is because I got my calendar. What's in it for you is number 6. What's in it for you is number 6. That's why we put the $100,000 platinum, the Platinum 150, $100,000 giveaway. Now you know what's in it for me when I go Platinum 1000. When I put 3 people in the business, I've got a chance to win $1,000, $2,000, or $3,000. If I put 12 people in, I got 12 chances to win. I put 21 people in, guess what? I've got 21 chances to win. Okay? That's why we did it. That's why we did that promo, ladies and gentlemen. All right? Y'all getting this? All of y'all really getting, everything is all connected here. All right? Everything is all connected here. All right? Now, all right? So I'm promoting for the event. Step number 6, I'm going to say it again. What's in it for me? All right? What's in it for me? What are you going to give yourself when you go Platinum 1000? What are you going to give yourself when you go Platinum 2 or Platinum 5 or Chairman? What are you going to give yourself? So Dr. Spiller gets some custom-made suits for his Chairman 10s. All right? Hey, you go Chairman in this organization, boom, he's got a custom-made suit for you. What's in it for you? What's in it for me? Right? That's what people want to know. Okay? Now, I'm going to share this with you. And even before I talk to Gary, I was already going to talk about this because this right here, this is the only reason why most people never win is because of a lack of self-confidence. But in the book, Think and Grow Rich, it already gave me the answer to that. All right? But I'm going to read this again. I talk about a formula that I have, desire plus skill times faith. If you paid attention, I taught that same formula tonight. Desire is my target, my focus. Right? I got to see it. I got to hear it every single day. Right? Skill. What's the skill? Prospecting, presenting, promoting free events. Okay? Times it by faith. Look at this. Repetition of affirmation. Repetition of affirmation of orders to my subconscious mind is the only known method of voluntarily developing the emotion of faith. So if I'm going to develop faith, I've got to use auto-suggestion. I've got to use my mouth, and I've got to speak it every single day. I'm so happy and grateful now that we have 200 brand new Chairman 10s in our organization and above, in our organization by December 31st, 2019. I've got to speak that every single day. But I believe in this stuff. And that's why it works. Because I believe, because there's so much evidence. There's so much evidence that this stuff works. I've built up my self-confidence. Years and years and years of studying this stuff. Self-confidence formula. Write this down. You can go look this up. You can go look this up. I'm going to read it for you. It says, I know that I have the ability to achieve the object of my definite purpose in life. Therefore, I demand of myself persistence, continuous action towards its attainment. I demand that of myself. I demand that I lay it on the line. I demand that I go all out. I demand that I show the plan. I demand that I travel. I demand that I take my phone call. I demand it. Persistent, continuous action towards its attainment. And I here now promise to render such action. I made a promise to myself years ago that I wasn't going to quit, that I wasn't going to let up, that I was going to go for it. I realized, look at this, I realized the dominating thoughts of my mind will eventually reproduce themselves. Something cannot be reproduced unless it's produced. It first has to be produced. So this is the producing. The reproducing of itself is when they actually show up, when these chairmen actually show up. I realized that the dominating thoughts of my mind will eventually reproduce themselves in outward physical action. So the dominating thoughts of my mind will produce an action. What does that mean? That means that my body will follow what I'm telling my mind. My body will follow these 200 chairmen. Your body will follow you going Platinum 1000 or Chairman 10 or Chairman 1000 or becoming a billionaire. Whatever the dominating thought of your mind is, it will reproduce itself in some sort of physical action. So if you don't take physical action, it's because of what the dominating thought of your mind is. If the dominating thought of your mind is, I'm a chairman, then you're going to reproduce itself in some sort of physical action. And gradually, look at this, and gradually transform themselves into physical reality. So this is how it works. I have the dominating thought of my mind. It's in my mind. It reproduces itself in action. This is the formula right here. This is the formula. The dominating thoughts of my mind is my desire. It reproduces itself in some physical action. That's the skill. Gradually transforms itself into physical reality. Gradually, that's faith. Faith takes time. Gradually turns itself into some sort of physical reality. Therefore, I will concentrate my thoughts for 30 minutes daily upon the task of thinking of the person I intend to become, thereby creating in my mind a mental picture, okay? Creating a mental picture of the leader that has 200 chins, okay? I know that through the principle of autosuggestion, any desire, not some desires, any desire that I persistently hold in my mind will eventually seek its expression through some practical means of attaining that object. So when you have that desire in your mind, ladies and gentlemen, it will now eventually seek expression itself. It will go out there and seek expression through some practical means of attaining the object back of it. Therefore, I will devote 10 minutes daily to demanding of myself the development of self-confidence. I have clearly written down the description of my definite chief aim in life. I will never stop trying until I shall have developed sufficient self-confidence for its attainment. I've written it down. It keeps saying the same thing. Watch this. I fully realize that no wealth or position can long endure unless built upon truth and justice. So no cross-recruiting. Cut that out. There's a rule in place. Follow the rules. Look at this. It says, I fully realize that no wealth or position can long endure unless built upon truth and justice. Therefore, I will engage in no transaction that does not benefit all whom it affects. I will succeed by attracting to myself the forces I wish to use and the cooperation of other people. I will induce others to serve me because of my willingness to serve others. I will eliminate hatred, envy, jealousy, selfishness, cynicism by developing love for all humanity. Love everybody, whether they're in your group or not in your group. Serve everybody, whether they're in your group or not in your group. Whether they're in your company or not in your company. Even if you don't feel it in your heart, say it anyway. I wish them well. Someone leaves your business, wish them well. Someone goes to another Forex network marketing company, man, wish them well. Someone goes into another network marketing company, wish them well. You can't have everybody in your downline. Sorry. There's 7 billion people on this planet. Everybody can't join your downline, and everybody can't join her downline and his downline. It just can't happen. What God has for you, he's got it for you. So what you got to do is you got to eliminate hatred, envy, jealousy, selfishness, cynicism by developing love for all humanity. Because I know that a negative attitude towards others can never bring me success. Those of you that have a negative attitude towards people that are successful, you're ridiculous. You're absolutely ridiculous. It doesn't make any sense to me. Because it says clearly right here, I know that a negative attitude towards others can never bring me success. When I read that, I was like, okay, why would I want to sabotage my success? I would cause others to believe in me because I would believe in them and in myself. Whatever you give, you get to keep. You give belief, you get to keep a lot of belief. I will sign my name to this formula, commit it to memory, repeat it out loud once a day with full faith that it will gradually influence my thoughts and my actions so that I will become a self-reliant, successful person. Guys, this is, you can go get it. You can go, it's in Thinking Grow Rich. It's in Thinking Grow Rich. Okay? I know that through the principle of auto-suggestion, any desire, that's powerful, any desire that I hold in my mind, persistently hold in my mind, will eventually seek expression through some practical means of attaining the back of it. Okay? That's why we do this. That's why we have, right? That's why I told all my leaders, go put a picture of yourself. Put your statement there. Put it everywhere. See it, hear it, read it. We get everybody doing this, guys. That's why I wanted to do this call, not on my team call, but on the, let's get everybody doing this. Hey, listen. Belief works. Belief works. Just trust me. Okay? It works. Okay? Listen, IMLTakeFlight.com. All right? It is going to be an amazing, amazing event. We say it all the time, but it is what it is. Now, all of you are not going to take it seriously, but some of you are. And you look, oh, why do you go turn 25? Oh, why do you go turn? Why do you go 100? Oh, okay? You look at Ecuador, 4,000 people in the event when Alex went down there. How did Alex go turn 2 minutes? Come on, only 3 minutes. They got 4,000 people that showed up at that event. What do you think is going to happen? Chairman 100 broke. Chairman 50 broke. Chairman 25 broke. Chairman 10 broke. How are they doing that? You know, they must be doing no! They're prospecting, they're presenting, and they're promoting their events. That's what happened. You don't just have 4,000 people show up at an event if you're not doing something right. Okay? I'm just telling you guys. Now, listen, I'm going to show you something else in here. All right? Because you guys hear about the subconscious mind all the time. Subconscious mind, oh, blah. Watch this. Watch this. Let me show you guys something. Where we at? All right. 108. Watch this. I'm going to do a summary. Okay? 108. Watch this. I had it in there. Okay. All right. These are some steps to stimulate your subconscious mind. Okay. The instructions given in connection with the 6 steps in the 2nd chapter, which I read to you earlier. All right. Watch this. All right. Please watch this. Okay. Watch this. This is Thinking Grow Rich, by the way. This is not David. This is not David's book. All right. Go into some quiet spot, preferably in bed at night, where you will not be disturbed or interrupted. Close your eyes. Let me see. Can you see that? It's in the book. Okay. Close your eyes and repeat out loud, so you may hear your own words. For those of you that when we're at events and we're saying, hey, close your eyes, and we're saying, I'm so happy you're grateful now, and you got your eyes open, and you looking around and you're saying, oh, here we go again with the belief, here we go again with the belief and stuff. Think and Grow Rich said, this is what they said. It's not me. Okay? All right? They said, go into some quiet spot where you cannot be disturbed, close your eyes and repeat out loud the written statement of the amount of money you intend to accumulate. The time limit for its accumulation. A description of the service, merchandise you intend to return for the money. Breaking challenge. As you carry out these instructions, see yourself already in possession of the money. I'm already at $2 million a month. Okay? For example, right? Suppose you intend to accumulate $50,000 by the 1st of January, 5 years hence. You can tell this book was old. All right? Okay? Says, I will have in my possession $50,000, which will come in various amounts from time to time during the interim. In return for this money, I will give the most efficient service of which I'm capable of rendering in the most possible quantity, blah, blah, blah. I believe that I have this money in my possession. My faith is strong, that I know I see myself with the money. I can touch it with my hands. It's now awaiting transfer to me at that time. Okay? Look, let's just give you an example. You can go read this. Number 6 says, repeat this program night and morning until you can see, imagination, the money you intend to accumulate. Place a written copy of the statement where you can see it night and morning. Place a written copy of your statement where you can see it night and morning. Read it just before you go to bed. Read it when you first wake up. Until you have it memorized. I'm so happy and grateful now that I have 200 brand new Jim and Tans and above by my organization by December 31st, 2019. How did it happen? We said it. We said it, we saw it, and we worked. And we worked, and we worked, and we worked, and we worked. We taught other people how to do it. And they said it, and they saw it, and they worked, and they worked, and they worked, and they worked. That's how it works, guys. That's how it works. Okay? That is how it works. All right? Well, way over. Okay? Way over. So, that's it. All right? That is it, ladies and gentlemen. Tell me, this stuff really does work. Okay? Now, if you got it, put a 777 in the chat. If you really understood what we talked about here tonight, put in the chat 7777. You got it. Okay? You got it. All right? Let me go here. All right? That's what I'm talking about. All right? You guys ready to rock and roll? Okay? Ready to rock and roll. Okay? Telling you guys, do this stuff. It works every single time. Okay? It works. Okay? Every goal that we have. Okay? We see it and it happens. Okay? We see it and it happens. We see it and it happens. Okay? If you got it, put a 777 in the chat. We'll show you guys something as we end this call here. Okay. Show you guys something here real quick. Boom. This stuff works. 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 Don't do it, bro. Yeah, this stuff works. What? This stuff works. I'm trying to tell you, this stuff works. This stuff works. Y'all got it? Okay. Let's go. Let's do it.
Let's go!
Yeah, let's go.
Don't hurt them, bro. Don't hurt them, bro.
This stuff works. Huh? This stuff works, guys. Where the light at? Huh? This stuff works. Okay? All right. Love you guys. Make this thing happen. See you guys soon.